So we're gonna start on hands and knees. Come forward and place your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. On an inhale breath, arch your back, look up, stick your butt up towards the sky, and then exhale, round your spine. Head and tail towards one another, pull the navel in and up. Keep going on your own. Inhale, arching the back, looking up, stretching up through the throat. Exhale, round your spine, puff up through your back. One more, inhale, arching the spine, getting it nice and pliant, and exhale, round. Inhale, look forward, come to a neutral spine, and then flip your wrists backwards. You can flip them all the way around, but if that's too much, you can flip them like halfway around. This is a really great way to open up your wrists, forearms, and collarbones. Start to make circles around your wrists, opening up this space that gets compressed for most of us. Go the other way around, especially if you do a lot of computer work or will today, or texting. Flip your hands the normal way. Tuck your toes underneath you and then lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. So you're gonna push through the hands. You're trying to create an inverted V shape in your body. Bend your knees a little bit and stick your butt way, way up and push your weight back into the legs and hips. So there's hardly any weight in your arms and shoulders. You shouldn't be feeling this much in the wrists. Go ahead and pedal out through your feet, walking your dog out, sending one heel down, bending the knee, opening up the hamstrings, and then switch sides. Good. And then from here, come forward to a plank position, top of a push-up, gaze forward out in front of you, 90 degrees on those wrists again. And then you can either stay in plank as you lower down or tap your knees to the floor and then lower all the way down, bending your elbows to rest onto your bellies. Good, keep your hands here. Inhale, lift your chest up into a back bend cobra. Elbows in, chest wide, faces relaxed, and then exhale, lower back down. Press back to child's pose, send your seat to your heels, and then tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Good. Lift your right leg high, up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open up your hip, hang your heel towards your seat. Try not to dip the left shoulder down, so keep your shoulders square. Inhale, extend the leg long behind you, flex the foot, and then step the right foot all the way forward in between your hands to a lunge. From here, come up onto your fingertips, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, straighten both legs, drop your head and fold down. Any amount with the legs straight. Inhale, bend and look forward. So you're just opening up the back of this right leg. Exhale, straighten and fold. One more, inhale, bend and look forward. Stay here, plant the left palm down and reach the right arm up for a twist. Turn and look up at the right hand. Good, one more breath in. And then exhale, hands down to the floor, downward facing dog, hips high. Left leg lifts up, breathe in. Bend your knee and open up the hip, hang the heel towards your sit bone. Same thing on the other side, you want your shoulders square. Next breath in, extend the leg long, square off the hips, and then step the left foot all the way forward in between your hands to a lunge. Be on your fingertips, inhale, look forward. Open the chest, exhale, fold, straighten the front leg any amount. Again, inhale, bend and look forward with your breath in. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend the front knee, plant the right palm down this time and reach the left arm up for a twist. Turn and look up at the left fingertips, spiral your spine, keep the back leg super straight. Good, take the left hand down. This time you're gonna step the right foot up to the top of the mat to meet the left foot. Separate your feet 2 fist distances apart. Bend your knees, drop your head, grab opposite elbows. In the morning, it's really hard to fold forward, so be generous with the bend in your knees. Let your head go, let your jaw relax. You can hold your head up all day long after this class, but for now, just let the blood rush to your head. Take your fingertips to the floor out in front of you, and then walk them about a foot in front of you. Lengthen your waist, spine is long, and walk your hands over to the right side. Keep the weight in your feet, look past your fingertips so you're taking a long stretch through that left side body. Come back around through center and start to walk over to the left side. Almost like you're going to 10 o'clock on a clock face. Push into your feet. And then come back to center, bend both knees, drop your arms, drop your head, and slowly roll up to stand, pressing through the floor. Come up one vertebra at a time. Your head will be last to arrive. Good. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, stretch. Inhale, and then grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Pull up and lean over to the right side. And then come back up to center, grab onto your right wrist, tug up, and lean over to the left side. And then come back up to center, look up, hands to a prayer above you, and big swan dive forward into your legs. Drop your head. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine, and then step back to a plank position. Stay in plank pose. To modify, take your knees down to the floor, and then bend your elbows halfway back, elbows in towards the body. Chaturanga, neck stays long. Upward facing dog, flip the toes, lift your thighs, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, hips high. Good, so now we're gonna flow through a little quicker. Right leg's gonna lift up, breathe in. Step the right foot forward in between your hands to a lunge as you breathe out. Good, arms up to a high lunge, breathe in. Open the arms and hips, warrior two as you breathe out, spin the back heel down. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle, reach up and back. And exhale, bend the front knee, elbow to the thigh, left arm up and over your ear. Good, left hand down to the floor, lift your back heel, right arm reaches up, twist. Hands down to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts up, breathing in. Step the left foot forward, spin, or keep the back heel lifted, reach the arms up, high lunge. Good, now spin the back heel down, warrior two, open the arms and hips. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle, reach up and back, lengthen your waist. And then exhale, elbow to the thigh, right arm up and over your ear, extended side angle. You don't have to remember any of these names. Right hand down, lift your back heel, left arm reaches up, turn, look up. And then hands down to the floor, downward facing dog, hips high. So now your blood should be flowing through you a little more fluidly. Let's come forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up, and then slowly lower down onto your belly. So you can use your knees to help you, elbows in. Good. Let's take one more back bend on the belly. Lift your chest up into a cobra. This time, take the arms behind you, interlace your hands, and then lift the knuckles up. Lift your feet up off the floor, lift your legs up, reach everything back. Good. Take one more breath in, and exhale, lower down. Roll over onto your back. So flip around, bend your knees, get your feet flat on the floor, parallel feet, hips distance apart. And if you've been practicing for a long time and you want to take a full wheel, you'll take your hands up by your ears. Otherwise, you're going to do a bridge, which Chloe's going to show. So either way, press down through your feet. If you're coming into full wheel, press your hands down and lift up. For bridge, you lift your hips up and interlace your hands behind your back. Take about 5 breaths here. And when you're ready, chin to chest, you lower down. Good. And then walk your feet to be mat distance apart. Knock your knees in. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes. And just feel the effects of that back bend we just did, whether you're in bridge or full wheel. They're both expansive shapes for the body and great morning postures to start your day with. From here, you're gonna roll over to the right side. You can use your arm as a pillow. And slowly press your way up to sit. So if you have time, it'd be nice after your practice to meditate if that's in your routine. Otherwise, you can go off on your day and feel a little more ready for it. Thank you. Namaste.